What's up, guys? Gonna go ahead and started. I didn't really chart last night, so gonna do a little charting this morning. Pretty decent pullback right now. Target died. All right, so we really didn't hit my daily or kind of lower time frame. 4 hour, 3 hour. See where it was. 4 hour right there on that ES where we had that gap down. So anytime we have like a push up and a gap down, it's definitely a huge sell. So I was watching that, almost hit it right there, but we're definitely gonna watch. Where we sold off for the upside. If you guys are watching it, can you, if possible, can you guys comment your Discord name? I just want to see who's actually joining these and stuff. Not your Discord, yeah, your Discord name, like your actual name, not the Discord you're from, but the actual Discord name. Just want to take a see who's actually coming in. But right now we're kind of hitting this 15 minutes, so it's not the strongest, but it's kind of like, we had this 15-minute here, we came down, touched it here, created a new supply here, or demand here, and then came down, touched demand, created a new demand, and then we're kind of curling up from here. That's on the lower time frames. Higher time frames, we did make a daily. A lot of stocks we made daily demands where we have a drop base rally. So we have the rally, and then we have a kind of a consolidation sideways day, and then another push up. So we're looking for, I don't have the zone in here because it's just so big, but I did mark it up with a line at with array daily demand 40.25, and then like I was explaining, our next kind of big test should be that 21 EMA, which does come in that supply. So maybe we could possibly get a nice push up today, but I think Target's bringing down a lot of companies. But going to write this up for my mentorship group. Like I said, if you guys are watching, if you could comment your Discord name, that'd be awesome. I'm trying to figure out who's all in here. Yeah, Target's down 24%. What's up, Diable Shot? Appreciate it. Didn't mean to do that. Someone asked me a question. Hang. Someone asked me if Spy Daily was a hangman or a hammer, which no, that should be a. Is that a shooting star? It's not a shooting star because a shooting star is inverted. The body should be at the bottom, but there's it's something due to that. Um, that gap up has a. How do I look at it? Candlestick patterns all. So all same. What? That's not really all. Now I'm trying to figure out which one it is. It? Does anyone know what it is? So yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look it up afterwards. rising star. Is it a rising star? Yeah, I want to go back to charting. It's um either way. Oh, so you think it's bullish too? Okay. Yeah, I think we just have a possible pullback, little pullback. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, we have nice 5 up, little pullback. Like a bird hit the window or something. Just a lot of stocks. I don't like doing rising wedges, but we had a nice wedge going. Need a little pullback. All right, let's get started. So there we are, bouncing from that 15-minute. Let me just, yeah, I'm getting distracted on someone asked me what the spy candle was. So I'm getting a little distracted, but we'll start. I'm gonna start over anyways. But yes, um, a lot of stocks have had this daily demand right here. We had a one green day kind of consolidation, one green day. I don't want to draw it because it's kind of clogging up my chart, but there's our daily demand. A lot of these stocks have this. Apple right here, daily demand, right on that dark pool. AMD kind of sort of. Facebook, no. Microsoft, no. Nvidia, yeah. So we had one push consolidation, another push. So Walmart declined nearly 50 billion in market cap yesterday. That's crazy. But let's go ahead and start charting. So yes, kind of recuperating out of that 15-minute. Like I said, um, I like to keep ES kind of lower, but also lower time frames are not high conviction. Yeah, Keith, Target's down like 25%, dude. Target had earnings. They're destroyed. Do you still have those? That's crazy. If you had those, man, let's go to Hawaii. Um, where was it? The Target. I saw the Target. COO says their freight costs are it's what's killing them. So they're gonna spend. CEO just said on the earnings call it now expecting freight costs of 1 billion next year. This year. So they're gonna spend $1 billion on the freight costs, which is true. I mean, everyone's getting hurt on freight costs, gas, diesel. Do you still have them, Keith? But yeah, like diesel, freight costs, just the cost to ship stuff so expensive. That's why everything is so expensive right now. But yeah, 15-minute. Um, like I said, we had that daily, and then we had that 15-minute. I don't know where am I. 40-40, which was resistance 4 times here, was support twice. Um, let's see. Dan, Keith, yeah, you're looking good on those. But we created every time we hit a demand, we kind of hit new demand. 15-minute here, 15-minute there. We're bouncing from that 15-minute, and then we also have looking at where we sold off. Right there. So a drop base here, drop. So it'd be nice for us to A, B, kind of go like this. This would be an ABC pattern. Pretty sure. I need to do these waves a little bit better. But kind of recover it, open, hit where we sold off. Usually if we sell off pre-market, we're gonna sell. We push up to that again, sell off again, and then hit that daily demand and whatnot. I'll be right back. I gotta help my wife for a second. We're back. So that's my projected, but we'll see. NQ. So NQ is kind of hitting its daily demand right here. Seems a little bit weaker. 4 hour, 3 hour. Kind of watch that here. On SPY. We have that, look at that doji. Love you, buddy. Have fun in school, okay? No, those are daddy's post-it notes. Bye-bye. Okay. Okay. So yeah, we have that doji. But yeah, we have that 50% retracement. So like I was showing yesterday, 50% retracement usually is a little pullback. We have that from here to here. Kind of from our last one. From here to here. I think that was a nice 50% retracement. Zone 50% retracement. So this swing to that swing, 50% retracement here, and then we continue down. So, but nice broadening range we got going right here. We're just taking a little. I don't know. A lot of people turn bullish. I'm still trying to not go bullish just because overall the trend is still down. From the first, we're still going down. What is that? But main thing is, we have to make a higher high, so we need to break over this to change the trend and continue. That's the thing, and continue. VIX, nice push off my, not daily, but it was a 4 hour, should be right there. Kind of a 4 hour at 26. Nice up, but and then we have a 4 hour up here, which was pretty nice top 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So I mean, you can take a SPY calls 4 times off just plain VIX. VIX does have expiration this week. Don't really look into it, but it's a lot of manipulation. Apple, that dark pool is a pretty big dark pool right there. 3 hour. Definitely could watch kind of that dark pool area. See if we possibly come back down. AMD, really, really strong. Hit my supply here. Down $3 since, pretty nice, but I hate when we hit supply end of day, kind of like this. It's kind of really hard to play. You have to swing. But staying away from AMD. I like playing NVIDIA better. Facebook's really choppy. I mean, you look at how AMD looks. Nice flow, nice move right here. You go to Facebook and blah, 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 blah. So tells you kind of stay away. Microsoft. I was watching a lot of stocks. I was watching kind of. I thought it was 30-minute on a lot of these. I don't know what this is. I don't know why that's way up there. That's crazy. But it should be a 30-minute like this. Yeah, that got messed up. A 30-minute. You had a nice push up, big sell off. So from the sell off, this is supply and demand. Stock goes down over 2%. So you look for that last bullish candle. Usually it's going to be, basing. So it's kind of small body, not the smallest body here. And then once we get back to that zone right here, we're going to have another sell off again. Nice sell off. Almost got there. But, if we would have gotten here, to here, minus 1.3% in the stock. That's why I like this. Your entry, this is your entry. When we get to this zone or reject it, you put your stop loss at kind of a new high a day, and then your take profit. Most of your take profit I'd do at VWAP, and then start taking percentages. Kind of look for, kind of demands where we did reverse. You could tell, at this low, we kind of did reverse. I'd take a demand here, and then watch how we come out of that. So, this is why I like supply and demand. I think it's just pretty cool. We have this huge volatility intraday. You could take, I wouldn't take these first ones because these are where the zones are created, but we could have taken a put, rode a put all the way down to 162, be like, oh wait, we're hitting this demand zone here. Let's switch to calls. Rode calls all the way up to 265 and get out. 2 plays, 2 wins. I mean, pretty solid. NVIDIA was a nice short yesterday. I was actually waiting for NVIDIA to come back up here. Same thing, kind of that 10-minute lower time frame. Lower time frames are less conviction. With your higher time frames, your 4 hours, dailies, 2 days, 3 days, weeklies, monthlies, you're gonna have a higher conviction. You could, the probability of winning is a lot better. These kind of lower time frames, like NVIDIA could have just went down and then just destroyed this right here. So that's why you have to have your stop loss. That's why I took a loss in SPX yesterday. I had my 15-minute right here, and I was watching for a bounce off of that. And you can tell we broke through. I just had to get out. Unfortunately, I did get out. But like I said, lower time frames, you have to stick to your stop losses and everything because it does happen to go through. Go through some other stocks kind of on the higher time frame. Firm, just chilling out right there. Nothing really happening. Amazon. There's Amazon hitting that daily doji gap up or gap down. So you see we have a push and then like kind of a doji just sideways, and then we gap down. And so we're looking to come back up here, 2304. We're going to open at like 22. Pretty good. Apple. So Apple, I really want, I was really looking at 152.64 or 156 was my really buy-ins to grab puts. Or we're looking at that doji right here. If we go to 24 hours with extended hours on, we could possibly come down to here. come down to here. But Apple has that. There's like a $300 million dark pool right here. But I'm pretty sure they sold most of it. There was a late, huge dark pool yesterday, so I mean, they already. I'm praying they sold most of it because they bought it here. They could have sold it for 3% gain on 300 million. Looks like a pretty penny to me. But it's just hitting that middle of the fair value gap. So that was entry. Fair value gaps like supply and demand. So supply and demand are balances. You have balance right here. Here's your balance. You have price, buyers, a buy candle and a sell candle. So all of this right here is going to be balanced. You have both participants in the market. So you have both buyers and sellers in this price area. Then you have this imbalance right here, which is basically just all selling. So from here to here, use the previous candle bottom low wick. All this is selling pressure. All this is selling. So what the market likes to do, especially on SPY and QQQ, you can tell they slowly bring this price back up to about 50% or 0.618. It could be 50%. 50% is usually the one on point. I mean, we hit 149.78. High was 149.77. So we hit that almost to the penny. So, right now that volume right here is the fair value gap now. So they're able to take that selling pressure and take away 50% of that selling pressure to have, buyers. Especially with QQQ and SPY, the market needs balance. It's better for banks, better for the economy, better for everything, better for you and me, where we have balance. The Santa Claus rally, we had that Santa Claus rally, and then the first thing, what did the first thing in January did? We filled it all the way back. We filled it all the way back. Eventually the market needs balance. Where they're in a balance, we're either trending or untrending. Untrending is just sideways imbalance, and then trending is when you have your imbalance. So trending is balance, trending is imbalance. So that's why you see a lot of people taking inside bar breakouts, where you have like the hourly on ES. I even said the other day. Where was that? I'll try to find one of them. Yeah, right here. So we just had to move down and then we consolidated in between here. So a lot of people like to take these breakouts like this. But for me, I don't like playing the breakout. But I mean, if you took the breakout, you did very, very well there. But what I like to do is play the pullback because I think risk to reward is a lot better. So, for me, that's chasing. But the pullback would have been right there off that 15-minute where I actually got SPX calls. This was my pullback right here, which we didn't close below it. I don't know why I sold. That was a bad sell. but that was my pullback right here. People are playing the breakout here. I'm playing the pullback. My risk reward's better. Amazon, Crowd, FedEx. FedEx seems pretty nice. It broke above. It's kind of had like a rising trend right here. Broke above yesterday. I really want FedEx to get down to this daily demand at 198.94 and then pop up. I was waiting for that. And then we have that gap down here, but we broke through it pretty well. So FedEx looks really strong. There's really not much there. MU's been pretty strong, but we still have that same. Right there, Netflix, kind of just slowly chugging along, not really looking at Neo. Neo's holding up. Someone showed me kind of this. But Neo, getting close to these downtrend breaks. All right, better. Roku could possibly, if we do consolidate now, watch at 82.72. Be a nice buy-in when we came out of the zone. We popped up 20%, so that could be a nice little bounce. Snap. A lot of put writing on Snap. Square's just been really boring since that earnings dump and push. Tesla demand here would have been nice. Upside I really want. No, this is kind of the fair value gap. I usually like to take the 4. I gotta turn this background noise off, sorry. This 4 hour, you kind of take this 4 hour candle, and I do a lot of times you do this fib, intraday, and a lot of times from this huge sell-off, they're gonna bring it up to 50% or 0.618. This happens multiple times. We go to Twitter, this Twitter candle, gotta go opposite. Take this 4 hour candle of Twitter, and where do they bring the price down to? Where's a good buy in? That 50% right here. 0.618, yeah, it would have been better there, but like that 50% held that 50% right there, pushed back up. Netflix's big sell-off. Previous. I was showing this. I don't think it's right here. Netflix, huge sell-off from earnings. They had news of somebody buying shares. They pushed up. Where did they push it up to that 50%? And then it drops again. You could do this basically with any sell-off with earnings. This one I'd go from right here. We could possibly, let's see what this 4 hour candle is. So Roku went a little above it, but the sell-off happened before earnings. So maybe move it up a little bit. Look at that. 50% was basically the top. Then they drop it again. So, that's what I'm looking at for Upstart. A lot of stocks that sell off like that happen to recover about 50%. Just trying to look for other ones. I think Snapchat was another one with their huge sell-off. I was showing this. This is that 4 hour candle. Take the fib. They bring price back down. Where do they bring it down? A little bit past the 0.5. You have the 0.618. Nice little bounce up. And then they brought it back down to, I think this is the 0.786 or whatever the next fib below that is. And then pushed it up to basically zero of that push. And then dropped it again. But look how these fibs work very, very well. There's a, yep, 0.786. So look how these fibs are definitely big. That huge candle. That's where institutionals, main thing is like retail. You and me are not able to move stock. You and me and a bunch of discords are not able to move a stock, Snapchat, that much. This is institutional buying. So, but also, John, the thing is with Target, news trumps TA. So that's going to be the hard part. Because let's see this 4 hour, their last earnings, their 4 hour candle. They bought all the way down that 0.786, bought the 0.318. They've been bouncing. Target's a little tougher because it's not like a big mover. Give me 1 second. But like I said, Target, yeah, eventually this will get filled back in. Might take a little while, but yeah, definitely watch at 189. But also Target COO on a call said they're going to spend over $1 billion on freight costs. Freight cost, diesel, that's got to be killing Target right now. The cost of shipping, the cost of freight, and how much Target stores there are, they're paying a pretty penny on gas and freight costs. But yeah, definitely watch for it to come back up. What time is it? 9:06. I'm trying to find other. Shop really didn't have the craziest off, but I mean, they bought that up back to 0.5. Trying to figure out other stocks that had a big sell-off on earnings. I like having earnings plays. What didn't something take off on earnings? Facebook. So let's see what Facebook did. Did that 4-hour candle at 0.618. So they bought it down a little bit, 0.5, 0.618. So that would have been the best entry right there. You could have started averaging in, yeah, 0.5. Look at that 0.618 bounce. 12% move to the upside. So definitely look for those huge candles like this, especially post earnings news. Amazon, what did Amazon? Amazon really hasn't, Amazon really hasn't come back from theirs. Just because that was kind of the start of the tech sell-off, but we can take this one right here. Where was the bounce? 0.5. If you had taken calls off of that, 5% move to the upside. It makes sense. It makes sense and it works. A little time. Let's see, I think pins. Especially these bigger stocks. Pins, not really. Their sell-off was a crazy one. Where do you think that is right here? Let me guess. Is that the 50%? There's no way. It's backwards. Oh, almost. If I would have taken it from the low, I hit dead on. Swing low to swing high. 4-hour candle. But basically, that's the whole sell-off right there. Look at that, bought that price back right to that 0.5 and then dropped that like a rock. That's crazy. So definitely, that's one of the reasons I love fibs. Square, I know Square had some sell-offs. Earnings right here. 4-hour came down to 0.786, went back up. So that was definitely a little bit harder on Square. Overall, I mean, if you just get in, average down every fib, you're good. And then this earnings was stupid. Whereas previous Airbnb earnings. So let's move up. Boom, 0.618. Continue up. So that's one reason I like to use fibs. Especially with those big moves, and then kind of like what I was showing yesterday with SPY and with Facebook. If you take your swing low to swing high, I'm waiting for that right here. This is eventually going to get filled in. Eventually. Might take some time. But, 285. They probably fill that in and then drop it a little bit. But like you have right here, I have it right here. Your swing high right here, a recent high, a recent low. And then you got your fib, your 0.5 fib, so you could go down the lower time frame. You can tell where are we being held down by that 0.5. Same with SPY. On this, I like to show Microsoft because Microsoft really worked very well. We have that high, all-time high here, swing low, swing high, and then where do they push it back up? Here's a 0.5 right here. So 0.5, if you had gotten swings at 0.5, you could tell we dropped it more. And that's, usually a stock likes to come back like that, waves or whatever you want to call it. Swing low to swing high. Got that reversed. It's got move down, up, down. Where they bring it, basically at 0.5, if you got call puts in 0.5, nice drop. So that's why I was looking at SPY yesterday. That's why I got those puts. Because from here, swing low to swing high. I don't know why I always do them in reverse. There's your swing. Then where they bring it back up to, 0.5, dropped. So I was looking yesterday, you got your swing high here, swing low, up to that 0.5. And if the trend's down, we probably continue down, but 100% not sure where we're going. Let's check out some news while we're waiting. Yeah, Target beat revenue, but missed EPS, and then had it's not the best news. Someone got what? Someone bought Target puts at 0.11. They bought $27,000 worth. .11, they got 27,000. They sent 4.2K. They're gonna wake up with like 200, 300,000. All right, let's go back to look at ES. So we're definitely breaking below that 4040 big support. What's up, Alan? I hope that's how you say your name. It's not spelled like the American name, but let's see. Yeah, someone posts Elon thinks 3D chess. First, he buys shares, wants to join the board, then makes an offer that is denied. Then he makes a counter offer, then kind of back out. Then he calls the SEC to investigate Twitter as he knows he can acquire them cheaper by plunging the stock price. That's hilarious. Um, low earnings revenue as expected on the dot beat EPS. Today's Wednesday. Yeah, I'm doing man Monday. Steve. Steve. What's up, man? Just like those demands that were created Monday with a lot of stocks. Apple at like 145 has that huge dark pool. I think they sold it though. I want to grab a Target Lotto put like far the money. But just sticking to SPY and the intraday. Just based on their news of freight costs and all that. That's the only reason I want to do it. All right, I'm gonna hop to another Discord. Just hop around today. Well, you gotta pay taxes on those dividends too, so it's even less. I'm looking at my 403b. This thing's gotta be destroyed. Someone bought $24,000 worth of Target way out of the money puts last night. Puto. Dude, oh man, my 403b or 401k is down 20% of the year. Oh, so my freaking taxes back. DJ, most flow is cost money. You use black box stocks. I'll type in chat. Uh, Black box stocks. You have cheddar flow, flow algo. Um, you do unusual whales, and then I like tradie ticks. Tradie. Or you could follow certain people. I'll even post that in here. I follow these people. Melstone and Cheddar Flow give good dark pool. Unusual whales Snorlax gives kind of like PT upgrades and kind of like random stuff. But yeah, Cheddar Flow has the random ones that I kind of like to look at. Like they'll be like, oh, QQQ puts $400,000 worth, and then next day they're like, oh, these people made $1 million, something like that. But most of them are paid. No, no. What was the ESG though? Oh, it's weird because Facebook last year was rejected due to poor environmental reporting and policy influence. It's the ESG though. They said Facebook was rejected last year due to poor environmental reporting and policy influence. Environmental, social, and governance investing. It has to be socially conscious investing has gained pop steam against millennials and index providers. Yeah, that's freaking. We're open, guys. Come on. Ooh, that spy put runner. Yeah, fake news. Oh, what's Target doing? Still dumping? Ah, it's recovering a tad bit. No, yeah, I sold my put. What's up, Sunkist? AKT's in calls. Yeah. He wants a relief bounce. He wants a relief bounce to supply. Yeah. 40.69. We just need to break that 40-40. Damn, these targets are up 8,000%. Yeah, 40-40. You had entry yesterday. I said 407.41 was my. We weren't getting higher than that. We did get higher, but someone had target puts from 250. Wow, Keith. Keith printer, dude. I'll show you a zone. They're saying SPY was gonna hit 411. SPY ain't hitting no 411. I missed the video. Damn. Yeah, but Target didn't miss revenue. Y'all crazy. They're getting screwed on cost of shipping. The video bounce, you're killing me. Microsoft Apple Week. Ooh, buddy. I missed the video. Damn. Yeah, I missed the video. I was watching that 176.26. I just missed it. I thought we just continue selling off. We're at a daily demand on ES here. Right here. Not the strongest bounce we're having right here. I'd like to see a relief. Like I said, this would be my man. If we could do this route, that'd be perfect. I wanted to do it. I didn't want to hit this zone before we actually hit that. VIX, like I said, VIX off that 2611. Apple's coming up on that big dark pool. Nvidia, nice bounce. Microsoft, um, definitely weak. Facebook finally breaking below here, so possibly 197 area. Spies just not. We have VIX expirations this week. So historically on VIX, they dump VIX to Wednesday and then pump it, which is pretty interesting. But also Kramer said we'd had a rally on Wednesday, so sorry. Oh, Nvidia. Oh wow. Sorry. Facebook just exploded and I just got calls. Before, I'm up like $30. I know so many people shorted it. I'm telling you, wait for 60 on Upstart. Don't beat yourself up, kid. So Affirm's up, Upstart's up, Square's up, something with payments. What's up with that? Break VWAP Facebook for Facebook. Oh boy, Nima is messaging me. Dude, my bot hasn't been working in their Discord for like 2 weeks, and I can't. Ryan's not responding, so I'm just like, what do you want me to do? So the thing is, you could just take screenshots of your Twitter instead of posting your Twitter link. Yeah. I mean, you gotta outbeat Kindred, not messenger, not post an alert in like 4 months. So Yeah, over me. All right, YouTube, I'm gonna end it here. Um, I accidentally bought another Facebook call when I meant to sell that one, and a little frustrated, but I'll be up and off the computer every so often. But appreciate you guys.